Yo nací en Venezuela y luego mis papás me trajeron a Estados Unidos con mis hermanos cuando era una jovencita de 13 años. Viví en Orlando, Florida, por muchos años y luego pues nos mudamos al estado de Washington en el 2014. Fui a la Universidad de Eastern Washington University y aprendiendo acerca de el asalto sexual, acerca de la violencia de género, todo eso empezó a abrir mis ojos a la necesidad que hay en la comunidad. As an immigrant, I know how hard it is to not know the community you're in, being new in a city. My family and I, when we migrated to the U.S., we experienced a lot of things like that, and even just little things like, how do we schedule a doctor's appointment without knowing English, or how do we even pay a bill online if we'd never owned a computer before? And I couldn't imagine that, all of those challenges as an immigrant, and then on top, dealing with abuse, learning about what the YWCA does, what Lutheran Community Services does. I was inspired. I was like, wow, it'd be amazing to have something like that for our community in Spokane.
She was compassionate and passion-filled with ideas and looking for solutions. Clearly a student who believed in the possibility for change, but also the necessity for change.
When survivors come to Mia, they feel small or invisible because of all of the abuse that they have experienced. Seeing survivors being empowered, through the work that we do with them and taking control back of their lives is just so rewarding.
Hanncel is an honorable person, and she really demonstrates honor in her life by using her faith principles and values to guide her work.
Creo que yo muestro el honor en mi trabajo a través del servicio que hago a la comunidad. Levantarme todos los días, irme a trabajar, buscar la manera de mejor servir a sobrevivientes aquí en Spokane. Eso creo que muestro ese honor, y también a través de la transparencia with my staff, having that work ethic and that integrity in how I relate to them and how I can also serve them to help them grow.
As the founder of Mujeres in Action, Hanncel has truly been able to demonstrate her courage through a series of ongoing and consistent and reliable, courageous acts and conversations.
Tener valentía es hacer lo que está correcto aun cuando tienes temor, aun cuando tienes miedo. You still act, even afraid. Every season of Mia has taken a lot of courage, a lot of trust, a lot of faith. Y creo que esas cosas van juntos, esas tres. For me, commitment is to be dedicated. When you have a dream, you have a goal, you have a vision, sometimes you have to put things aside and focus on that one thing, that one goal.
Mia stands in a place where there were no Latinx specific services for survivors of domestic and sexual violence just a little over 4 years ago. She definitely has done that by bringing others along and empowering others to make these changes with her.
When I started Mia, it was all volunteer work. I had my full-time job, I had my other part-time job, and then I had Mia. I think passion really led me here. Put my little bit grain of sand, right? Mi pequeño granito de arena aquí en este mundo.
Hanncel is a generous and caring individual whose character, as well as all of her work, really aligns with the mission of the YWCA, eliminating racism, but certainly eliminating domestic and sexual violence in all communities.
I believe our mission with Mia aligns 100% with the mission of the Y. Empowering women, that is such a huge piece of the work we do. We believe that the root cause of violence is control and power. And so in the work we do as advocates, we approach this relationship with survivors to empower them, to provide choices, to provide information so that they can make informed decisions. And it's just amazing to see that change when, they're starting to take control back of their lives and making their own choices, not having somebody to tell them what to do. And they make the choices and we just support those choices. El simplemente nosotros existir, ser una organización que es Latinx para la comunidad Latinx, donde la gente pueda venir y recibir servicios en su idioma, con personas que les sirvan, que son inmigrantes también, que tengan experiencias similares en este país. Creo que eso es parte de retar ese racismo, ¿verdad? Y crear una comunidad más con igualdad para todos.
Every year, I continue to be stunned and in awe of the extraordinary women in our community. Hanncel is one of those people in my eyes.
I did not see that coming, and I'm just so humbled and honored to be named among so many amazing women, powerful women. No hago esto, no hago mi trabajo por reconocimiento ni nada de eso, lo hago porque tengo esa pasión y el corazón y se necesita, pero es chévere. De verdad, muchas gracias a toda la comunidad que nos han apoyado, que nos han permitido estar donde estamos. Creo que esto ha sido un trabajo en colectiva, no lo hemos hecho solos, sino que juntos. Y bueno, agradecida siempre por eso.